right. We're all in focus. Guys, it's been such a long time since we've seen you that we had to need a couple extra minutes to
we need a little
get everything situated. But I have to say, when Nate says, hey, we're doing a live show this week, I was like, oh, we haven't done that in a while. Mm-hmm. And now I'm super excited because this was really fun and I miss it.
I know, it is our time. It's time to hang out with you guys and connect a little bit. And we got all these fun things to update you guys on. I don't even know where we start.
So many things. And I think that there's, you know what we didn't do is we didn't put the link to the app in there.
Dude. The link is in there.
Oh, it is? Okay, good.
Don't worry.
All right. So, yeah, and honestly, we don't get to have this type of thing anymore. Which, you know, you guys always enjoyed the marital spats between the two.
5 years in a business marriage, you know, like you don't go on as many dates.
Yeah, I know.
We know all each
I really
other's
feel like
jokes
you're not
and
putting out the way you used to. Wow. So, guys, we have so much stuff to talk about. We're like, what all are we going to talk about? We have so many things. So, really excited. First, we have all of our favorite friends are in here.
I know. We gotta give you guys we got Lee in there.
Troy Salisbury. I love the people that we've met. We've met some of these guys in person now. GDK Mouse, good to see you. Jeff, our pal Jeff is in there. Jeff Loop, Liz Day. Lee, Lee's here. Hey Lee, how are you going? Good to see you. James Gray.
Do you know Lee went up to Anchorage, Alaska, and ran an ultra race with Edward.
Really?
I know.
No kidding. That's good. I like hearing that. That's amazing. How did it go? You can pop it in the comments. Tiger Spreadsheet Solutions. Some names you just don't forget.
You just don't forget those.
James Gray, good to see you.
Shayna Scott.
All
right.
We got
the whole crew.
We got the whole crew here. So, all the originals. That's right. Thank you guys for signing on. So we have a number of things. I don't know what order you want to go in, but we have so many like companies that we're like trying out their products. We have tons of things to talk about. We definitely have a Craig's Crazy Kitchen segment for you.
We got a few segments. There was an impetus for this show for a few things. Number one, we have been really cranking away on the Run Cadence Challenge, and that wrapped up officially as of the 15th. And we used the Run Cadence Challenge as a way to get all of us together and thinking about improving our run form. I did it. I know you did it as well, so it'll be fun to talk about that. We got tons of video submissions from you guys, and we have our winners. I've talked to Liz. We combed through the Facebook and the Instagram posts and the posts uploaded to the app and looked at your guys' progress. So we've got a good set of winners, but we're pretty sure that you guys are going to be happy no matter who uploaded a video. You guys are going to be happy with what happens, which is cool.
So it's just in the Cadence Challenge. Do you find yourself still doing it? Because I find myself still doing the 60-second things. I'm not actually timing it, but I'm spending a lot more time
counting and thinking about it,
and like being like, okay, I'm going to do like until that flagpole, I'm gonna go faster cadence. And
I love it. It's that simple power of habit where all of a sudden it gets baked in, and then you've got something that's a little bit more automatic, which is really cool.
Totally.
I found for me that there were some runs like it was a good assessment early in my runs of kind of my readiness level. Like when I felt really tired and fatigued, like my cadence was dragging and it took me a long time to go. So sometimes when I would do that cadence early in my runs, I was like, oh man, there's a little shock to the system.
Totally.
And get it up going. But we'd love to hear how it went for you guys too.
Yeah. If you guys did the cadence challenge, let us know. I thought it was, I hope we do it again.
What did you start at?
I started at 84.
Yeah.
Which is slow. I mean, like, I knew my cadence was under 90. Not that 90 is like the pinnacle standard, but like, I knew I was under. I didn't realize how far under. 84 doesn't sound like a lot under, but no, it was 80. I have to go back and look.
It might have been closer to 80 or 82.
No, it might have been 82. I posted in the group.
Although, when we talked to our good friend Trevor, who Craig did a VO2 max test yesterday.
I did.
Which we can get into as well.
I did.
But one of the things he talks about, which totally makes sense, is that taller, longer-limbed athletes, they have longer levers.
That's true.
Longer metronomes. So their cadence is going to be a little bit in the lower side versus shorter people with higher. So the main thing of this, guys, was that we sometimes hear 90 as this magic number, and it's really not. it's a general place for us to shoot to, plus or minus, but it's like we're just looking for your improvement. So the idea, if you guys don't know what it was you would run a mile at your baseline cadence, and you measure your baseline cadence just by counting 1 foot for a minute, how many steps you take. And then from there, we're going to like, okay, that's your base. Give me a minute at base +2 or base +4 or base +6.
You had a lot of good workouts in there that I had not really thought about doing it in the way that we did it. Because I mean, it's not just okay, go faster, which is we've talked about cadence before, but this challenge was very specific in terms of the way it ramped you up from day to day and week over week. So I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's fun to separate those two things, go a little slower, go a little faster. We tied it. Do you do the core exercises?
I did. I didn't do the core exercises because I went to Burning Man in the middle of it and it totally messed up everything. But I'm back in the gym now.
Oh, there we go.
Did a gnarly workout this morning in the gym. So I'm feeling like I spent the last you've been running a lot more for the last year and a half or so.
Yeah,
right?
It's been good.
Yeah, I feel like I ramped up regularly doing, because I'm not really racing, and I regularly doing 45 miles a week, and like that kind of eclipsed a lot of my normal gym time.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting back into the gym and I'm getting owned.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited. This has been a year of reclaiming some speed for me. I opened up in January, February with the 10K, and I ran 40 minutes on the nose, or 40 and change. So I was very pleased with that. It was like I can't remember if it was like a 6:30 pace or plus or minus. And then I was able to run an 18:15 5K
Now you're
at the
gonna
SF Marathon.
go for sub 18.
Yeah, I think by the end of the year, my goal is to get back to sub 18. Now, my best 5K is actually all in triathlon off the bike, because that's when I was running that hard. And my best one, I think, was like a 17:10.
Oh wow!
The bike. So
off the bike.
I've got a little room to get back in, and my best 10K off the bike was 36 flat. So I got a little room to get back to those things, but it feels good to
You're speedy.
be running fast again.
Nice.
Yeah, it feels good. And you know what? Like, I run with guys who, I have some training partners who run. They run like a 15:45 5K. So I'm getting my doors blown off, but we don't care. We drink beers after. We have a good time. A lot of times I make up the workout as is. I know Mondays I'm going to do some sort of tempo run.
Yep.
On Wednesdays, yesterday I ran up my ridge, and I post a lot of photos up there because it's awesome. Nora and I do it. And I normally will do some sort of interval thing.
Yep.
What I did was I just alternated 1 minute fast run with 1 minute super slow walk.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll jog, but I was surprised how much harder I could go in those 1 minute efforts when I walk breaks.
Yep.
And I was like, sometimes I'm like, I don't like to take full walk breaks unless I'm on a track.
Yep.
I'll kind of keep moving. But I was blown away the difference between even a slow jog versus a walk, and the intensity was higher, and I was cooked after that.
It was one thing that came out of my VO2 max test yesterday that was positive, was that I recovered quicker than normal. But man, that was a rough. Have you guys done a VO2? In fact, I think there's a
let's talk the VO2. How'd it go?
It's kind of like a nauseating test because it gets you on a treadmill.
Kind of like a nauseating test.
Well, I mean, just in concept, because like there's no goal of like, okay, you're gonna run this distance or run this fast. It's just you're gonna go until you can't go anymore.
You're going to reach physical failure.
If you finish get to the finish line, you just keep going because then you haven't finished it. Like it's just a miserable last few minutes. And the last minute, I'm like, the alarm bells are definitely going off, and I was like, how far am I willing to go before I fall off this treadmill?
It also feels claustrophobic because you're running on this like narrow treadmill.
You can't see. That really bothered me. I couldn't see where I was on the treadmill.
You have this thing strapped to your face, so like it feels like it's limiting your breathing in certain ways.
If you guys go on our Instagram right now, I'm pretty sure there's a story that has a picture of me running, plodding more up the hill. But that was cool. The muscular test was really cool. We worked with a company called Perform for Life and
Run Labs. Trevor, we've done a few videos with him.
We've done some shorts. So if you watched the VO2 Max video, or we actually have a new video coming out, which is all about some of the muscular testing and some of the quad dominant running and that sort of. So we are we're looking to we might look into working with them a little bit more and just getting involved with Trevor. And he does some great work here in San Francisco.
We love our running geeks. As I push my glasses up, I know we both got our
That's
glasses
good.
on. Anyway, super fun. VO2 was great. Well, not great, but glad you got it in. And
we both have blue glasses.
I know. And then the Run Cadence Challenge was so cool. The other part of the Run Cadence Challenge, guys, we used it for was to celebrate the launch of our app.
Yep.
Our new app, if you guys haven't downloaded it right now, the new update is only available for you iOS users.
Yeah. The Android version, for all of you Android fans out there, this is actually a beta version, but anyhow, so has all of our training programs in it. The video that you saw at the beginning of this live show is a preview video of it in the app store. We'll get the Android version out. I don't want to commit this, but I think it'll be end of October, early November when we have like the beta out. So we'll get it to all of you guys who are kind of in inner squad, and then live in the store sometime after that, as soon as we kind of settle through things.
You know, I don't know if you guys fully know or appreciate this. I certainly didn't before we got involved, but just how much of a team we have now to put the stuff out that we do.
Yep.
And how much we need them. Like if everyone left and it was just you and me, like the gears would grind to a halt.
Yeah, we wouldn't even get this live show.
Nora would be running things.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be paying rent, it'd be terrible. But just on the app, with our partners, I mean, we have a team of 8 software developers, combination of software developers, designers, product people, all working on this thing. And they are putting in hours.
Yep. I mean, they're all full-time on this, and then we have a team of, 16 people now?
Yeah, and just even putting out a video from planning to doing online research, including talking to you guys and looking at your requests and things that you want us to address, to mapping out the videos, showing up and filming that day, organizing B-roll, uploading all of that and getting it notes to our editors. Our incredibly talented video editors, Jeff Loop and Corey. If you like those guys, or if you like our videos, it is them.
Yeah,
right? It is totally them. We love having them flex their creative muscle, and then getting it up there. And we've got teams responding to you guys in the back half. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, and we're able to do, because we have the team now, we're able to do things like the mobile app. You might have seen that we've put out more blog posts. Holly and our writing team is doing a great job putting out more content that you guys can read and find out on the web. And then YouTube is always going off as per usual. So,
Run Gogs Outrun says, I'm an unemployed software developer. Hint, hint.
Never say never. I mean, they're actually half of our team. It seems like we met them through this little forum right here.
I know. Seriously.
Can we announce? We can announce one of our team members' big news.
I think so.
Can we?
Yeah. I think that some of you guys know Jessica Gage. Yeah. She started on here in our community. She was a captain for a while. She has been working for us for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And she is on maternity leave right now because she just had a baby. So we're super excited for her and little Gemma. Hopefully we can get Jessica on here and share a photo. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're super excited for her. Everything's going great, and hoping she's enjoying her break and downtime and doing the important things. So we're also over 300,000 subscribers. Yes, that is a milestone.
Holy fuck.
300,000.
Don't mean to swear, but that's a big one.
Banned on this video. Yeah, 300,000 subscribers is honestly, we don't really think about the subscribers as a milestone to anything specific. It's just it's nice that it's happening. We actually find that more people who are not subscribed to our channel watch our videos than anything else. So we just are happy that we're have an ever-growing group of people that is learning how to run healthier. And this is actually a thing that Nate and I have spent a lot of time over the last couple of months, is kind of defining what is, when we think about us as a mission. Are we about getting you to your PR? Are we about getting you faster? And we realized a lot of this is about being inclusive to all types of runners and getting everybody to the point of being able to run healthfully. And by that, a lot of you guys accomplish goals, getting to do races that you haven't done before, getting to hit PRs you haven't done before. But really, we're more about inclusiveness and community.
There's some kind of drive, I think, that we all collectively tap into when we push ourselves and we do different things. Mm-hmm. And I do think that there's that same sense of satisfaction when you run up that hill the first time.
Yep.
Or when you qualify for the Olympic trials. There's just this shared, I did something that I didn't think I could do before. And the empowerment that comes with it, the sense of self and self-satisfaction, and we love that and we love spreading it. And we know that when that gets taken away, or inevitably we get hit back a little bit, we just need a community to support each other, and we want to be that community for you guys, right? We want to give you the tools to build yourselves back up, and that's why we put out so many videos, and that's why we're launching our app.
And actually, I was going to speak about that the app, if you guys have not checked it out, one of the major components of it is that the community section, which we've previously had on Facebook, we have it right built in there. So one, it's on your phone at all times, and it is specifically a community about running. And if you have questions about the workouts, our coaches are in there. We have special privileges for people who are training club members. It's great.
Totally.
And we're going to be continuing to build that out.
So before we announce our winners for the Run Cadence Challenge, I think we need a little Craig's Crazy Kitchen.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do now?
I think we got to save
have a lot of Crazy Kitchen stuff.
I think we got to save the grand prize winners for the end.
Okay, so
let's get the Craig's Crazy Kitchen.
First of all, my smoothie has changed quite a bit, and it's because I met.
Still seems like the same color to me.
Yeah, same base as still kale and.
It's more of a wintergreen color now.
But there's a lot more seeds in here, and I'll tell you why. So I met a woman who started a company called Sparrow Foods, and I linked to them. We have no affiliation other than I like their products. Actually, I haven't tried this one yet, so I think I'm just going to try it with you.
Oh, let's do it.
Unfortunately, we need a spoon. You want to grab a spoon?
Unfortunately, we need a spoon. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Get a spoon,
So,
guys.
Sparrow Foods is, you guys see this? Yeah, Sparrow Foods is a company that makes products that are plant-based, and this is their primary product is a cheese. I say cheese with a little asterisk because, you can think of it as a cheese spread, but it's kind of like a chèvre, and the key component, there are a lot of people that have made these types of products, but they make theirs out of seeds, which is way more.
I was very skeptical about this, but then I tried it and I was like, this is pretty delicious.
Yeah, so this one's actually, I think, a smoky flavor. I can't remember what the smoke flavor, but try it with one of those crackers. I have a cracker thing here.
Oh, yeah.
Mary's Gone Crackers, seeds crackers. Anyhow, she got me, Anastasia, who's the founder of this, convinced me that seeds should be a bigger part of our diet. And there's the unfortunate thing about seeds that you have to have them in some sort of form that's been processed because it's hard to break down the shell.
Hard to digest.
They're way more sustainable for our planet.
Sir.
Oh, thank you very much. They are very nutritious and have oftentimes have a better nutrition profile than nuts.
And they get stuck in your teeth.
Not in this way.
Not in this way.
It's good. I've plowed through 6 or 7 of these.
Oh yeah.
They're really tasty. I encourage you to look into the seed thing.
Is this the sample size? Do they have I want the American size. Give me
maybe
give me
portion control.
24 ounce.
But I have basically introduced more seeds into my life. So these are hemp hearts.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's smoky and tasty.
I have sesame seeds. You guys know my affinity for mason jars. Chia seeds.
Oh yeah.
Sesame seeds. I have I did a blood test through Insight Tracker.
Spice to it as well. That's tasty.
Yeah, through Insight Tracker, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But I found out. I've known this, but I have slightly higher cholesterol than I should because of my genetics. And so flaxseed has been proven to
help with that.
So I put flaxseed. I think sunflower seeds are here somewhere. Anyhow, all the types of seeds that I can get, I'm just putting them into my smoothies. I'm sprinkling them on salads. More seeds, more better. You heard it here first.
Liz says, "Is it vegan cheese? I need it."
Yes, it is vegan cheese. I highly recommend it.
It's really good.
I usually do not like products that are like, hey, here's a fake, like the Beyond Meat thing. I've tried those. It's okay. Like, I just kind of feel like if I'm gonna eat meat, I'll eat meat. But
I think it's like a nice spread.
yeah, this is great. So this is actually interesting.
Ooh.
This is like it's cream cheese or something. It's sweet.
Ooh.
It's more like I think
Will it go well with
like
my smoked salmon?
It's not gonna go well with the cracker.
No.
You're gonna want to. Didn't you bring a spoon?
Oh.
Oh, fantastic.
No, of course.
Close. You know, you asked for a spoon. You know. Here, you can take the first bite. There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm a rebel.
There you go.
Can't tell me I can't eat this with a cracker.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
it's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. This is the cinnamon.
It's got like a cinnamony, like oatmeal.
Where's the
kind of a taste.
Where's the cover?
Where'd it go?
Oh yeah, here it is. So here's the cover. This is the cinnamon one. This is not. This is like more like a, what is the, like a cheesecake-ish type of thing. But it's really tasty. If you guys are plant-based, or if you're looking to go more plant-based, which I highly encourage you to do, because the best thing we can do for our planet is really.
You could put that on like toast in the morning, or on like a little banana bread. That would be bomb.
Yep.
That's really good.
It's really good. So, yeah, my thing is more seeds now. That's the new, and that's why my smoothie is different. Is I have like probably 4 or 5 different types of seeds in here. The other last thing I'll talk about on Craig's Crazy Kitchen is this golden gem.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so these are golden berries. I'm gonna hold these out. I did not know that this thing existed. These are essentially gooseberries that are dried.
Let me try one of these.
Nate acts like he hasn't had one before.
I've had one before.
Yeah, so these are like the upgrade to the raisin, although even that is not. It's kind of like if you like tart candy.
Yeah, it's like a very sweet tart raisin.
Yeah, I don't like compared to raisin because I think they're so much better. But they are a superfood, whatever you want to call that is.
What do you eat them in?
I just eat them.
You just eat them?
Yeah. It's like a great snack. I have a very strong weakness for gummy candy. This has almost completely replaced that for me.
Well.
Yeah, so
it serves a purpose.
Golden berries, if you just look it up on Amazon, I buy like them pounds at a time. Could you put those
in the smoothie, or would that kind of defeat the purpose
of it? You could. I feel like
you like the texture. You like the experience.
I like the experience of it.
I understand.
I've been putting dry figs to sweeten up the smoothie a little bit, but I don't drink sweet smoothies.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. By the way, so I wanted to talk about Inside Tracker, which is another
because
thing.
We just got a question from Rachel Harper. Hey, is Inside Tracker worth doing? I've been very curious.
Yeah, so I actually, I did the test with Inside Tracker. It found a bunch of things. I actually matched it up with my 23andMe profile. What I found the best, so I happen to have a friend that actually helped map the data for, and I think the Inside Tracker does this as well, but I think the most interesting thing is looking at your genetic data and then looking at your blood data. And what I found was like, hey, this little snippet right here means that like I'm not gonna process B12 as easily as other people. And oh look, in my blood tests, I'm low on B12. And so you can kind of see like, hey, this is what the programming of your body is. And then it's like, here's a snapshot of where you are today. When you sit to see the patterns, you're like, this is not just happenstance. It's not like, oh, I ate something funny over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
This is the way that my body works. And so my nutrition and what I'm looking for in my nutrition has changed. And I've started taking a bunch of...
so I guess the real thing that was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so this is like my supplement container. Actually, Elizabeth was the one that did the initial consult with me and helped me find what I needed. You know, I have dark skin.
Our resident nutritionist, Elizabeth, and mine.
Yeah, so she, I have like a B12 supplement in here, like chlorella, which is like a... basically like seaweed.
Do you throw those all down in like one go, or do you have to do like one or two at a time?
I would do it right now in front of you, but I already did it today.
Okay. Yeah, I can see. So look, Thursday.
I missed a couple days. Don't. That's okay. I do the best I can. But this is this has actually been really great. I'm going to get retested, which is the nice thing about Inside Tracker is like they keep track of it. I'm going to get retested at the end of October.
Oh, that's cool to see the relative aspect.
Yeah, and I'm looking for very specific things of like, did I like increase my vitamin D? You're getting my whole blood profile here. My vitamin B, did I like lower my cholesterol? And based off of my lifestyle habits, I've been pretty regular about stuff. So guys, Inside Tracker, if you're interested in it,
we have a link in the description of the video.
It is an investment.
Check it out.
And we don't have a coupon code with them now, but I'm curious as to whether we should probably reach out to them and we have a relationship with them, and so we can probably figure something out.
Even if you go check it out, let them know you came from us.
Yeah, let them know you came from us, and we are like it's one of those things where we met them a long time ago. It's just that like Coach Elizabeth had been using them for a while, but like I hadn't actually tried it yet, and once I tried it, I was like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I really liked the data, and especially the crossover of the genetic data with the blood profile.
Where is the Hyper Ice?
Oh, don't worry.
Oh,
speaking of,
we've got so many things to talk about.
We haven't tried. Have you tried the comfy balls?
I'm trying them right now.
I don't know.
Trying them right now.
Show them the packaging. We'll do that before the Hyper Ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we get sent a lot of things in the mail.
Yep.
And some things are, like I see where you're going with this. Not really a fan.
Yep.
These guys I really like. And not only is it a quality, comfortable product and underwear, but it's kind of funny. So I think they're from the UK. Comfy Balls underwear, and their slogan is your balls deserve better, which I just think is kind of hilarious.
They go after the female market.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them right now. There's a good set of boxer briefs. I think they're like a Cool Max material, which is very, very cool. This is the
I have 2 questions.
Performance.
Cool Max material, in my experience, wicks the sweat, but what's the counter side to Cool Max?
Chafing?
No.
I don't.
You don't know those?
No.
Like all those wicking fabrics that came out in like the late 90s, like the thing about them was that they like wick the sweat away, but the stench stays even after you wash.
The smell.
And so there are actually specific detergents that have come out afterwards that are meant for your running gear. So I'm kind of wondering, how your comfy balls gonna.
We're gonna have to do a little bit more testing just to see. And I can
6
bring
days
it back
with comfy balls, and I'm still fresh as ever.
But anyway, I want to give these guys a shout out. I thought they're kind of fun. And then, in terms of mobility tools.
Okay, so where did it go? Here it is. So we tried out the original Theragun, not the new one. The original Theragun. We have it in the closet.
I've been using the new Theragun gyms, which are a big improvement at the gym.
Yep.
I use them with my athletes.
So the original Theragun we kind of hated because it was so loud that basically when you have it on, you can do nothing else, and anybody who's in the room with you can also do nothing else. It was like a power tool. And so imagine having somebody with like a drill.
So loud.
It was so loud. And so
if I was coaching a class and an athlete was using it in the background, it sounded like someone was jackhammering on the street. Like I just couldn't. The percussion was so high, it just reverberated everywhere. Like it was rough.
And then we tried, there was the BFF, which is kind of like a buffer.
Yep.
But then we found that for $30 you can go and get like a
power tool.
Yeah,
and just get a little buff attachment.
And it was totally great. And we're like, let's just get power tools. We don't need the $400 device. Then I saw this when I was on a trip. A friend of mine had it and he was raving about it. And so I called him up and was like, hey, let's check out your This is the Hyper Ice by Hypervolt.
Hypervolt.
I'm sure that you, at this point, some of you have at least seen this before.
Let's turn the sucker on.
So, yeah, it's on already.
Oh. So
it is silent. It's quiet enough that when I'm on conference calls, I'll turn this on and work on my quads while I'm on a conference call.
That must be nice to have that at your house.
Hey,
you take the good with the bad. That poster is staying there in the back.
There's also other tools that we're not going to mention that don't pass the sniff test, and so we're not mentioning them to you. The HyperX, actually, I am hoping that we can work with them a little bit closer because this is actually really great. I actually texted them earlier this week, and I was like, hey, I'm right here, and both of us are using this. We should talk more. This is actually great.
And what I like about this thing is that it's got different speeds. So I can go light. You kind of hear it, medium, heavy. and it's got these buttons, so when I like press, you see these like white lights? When I press harder, it shows how much pressure I'm putting on here, which I think is kind of cool.
It's super great. One, for like if you're kind of you can tell the difference between, hey, a sore spot, I can stand a 2 of pressure on the first setting, but over here I can't even hold down with 1, and you're like, it's not just the way I'm doing it, I am actually exerting more pressure. Also, if you're doing somebody else, like if I'm working on your back like this,
right, you have a sense of actually how hard you're pushing.
I have a sense of like how hard am I actually pushing.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm only doing a 1 here, and he's just whining and complaining.
Oh.
Anyhow, not a super cheap device, but if you are looking for where mobility tools are going,
I know.
This is
right. They're going full.
This
full
is where
digital.
it's happening.
I still don't think it's a replacement for regular soft tissue foam rolling work.
No.
Like the ability to, like for example, I even like the R8 rollers. Like I still think one of the best ways to really hit your quads by yourself is to lay on your stomach. In that prone position with your leg on a foam roller, because you can use the weight of your body,
right,
and you can also relax and breathe into a deep position. And I just find the combination of those things is so great. Like if I am clamping down on my quad, I'm like having to like strain and push and also relax at the same time, which is just really
great
hard.
tool with a partner actually too. What I'll say is that the thing I like about this is that the mobility tool that you use is often the one that is the best for you. And
That
so
is a very
having a
good
combination, have a lacrosse ball that costs $2. If you don't have a lacrosse ball, you need a lacrosse ball, right?
Yeah.
They cost $2. Like same thing, the foam rollers are pretty cheap. If you want to upgrade,
mobility tools don't work if you're not using them. That's a very, very good point.
But having like this is sitting on my couch, and like I use it quite often just because it's there.
But hey, for those of you guys, holidays are coming up around the corner.
Yeah.
Wish list item. I'd be pretty stoked if
Actually, if you're gonna have a wish list item on your holidays, let's talk about.
Yes, this is another thing. So, guys, some of you guys have seen this very cool hat, or at least we think it's very cool. Actually, this is probably the best product that we
hands down
have put out.
Hands down, for sure. I mean, if you have any of our other products and like you're wondering about the build quality is. Like they've pulled no punches at all. This is Path Projects that we've done this with.
Yeah, and it's a collaboration with them. They reached out and they wanted to do something. They sent us a bunch of gear, and both Craig and I really loved running in it. I think we've been running in their stuff since probably February or March.
Yeah, I mean, and not just the hat. We're coming out with a hat, but like they sent us shirts, hats, shorts, liners,
long sleeve shirts. I'm excited for it to get cold again so I can wear some of their long sleeve stuff.
Yeah, I've been wearing their stuff. I mean,
but this rubber bill like bends back into shape. You can shape it the way you want. We got to pick out the material that we wanted to use,
the style,
the colors,
the color,
style,
all the little elements,
everything.
It says the run experience on the side here.
This is the prototype. There's going to be some slight changes to the new one, but we have a limited run of hats, and they should go on sale in November.
We will get them to you before Christmas, but we will be offering them. Yeah, around November. We're still coming out with this, but look forward to that because I actually don't have this because Nate stole the one that so I'm actually really, really looking forward to it. It's a great, it's a really nice hat.
Yeah. So anyway, Path Project is awesome. Check them out, and we are excited to put out this Earn Your Miles hat.
Cool.
We're super stoked.
What else?
Finally, we got the Run Cadence Challenge.
Right.
We want to get into a little bit more. So, with the help of the lovely Liz Day, we combed through all the results, and we saw the videos, and we saw a lot of great stuff.
Liz started working for us after we really had the last chapter of the live show. So you guys, if you've been on the app or on YouTube or on Facebook, Liz is owning all of our community engagement. So she's helping out with the captains, etc., etc. So you've probably seen her already. She is live, but has been just absolutely knocking it out of the park as far as taking care of all these things that like it used to take up so much of our time, and now Nate and I can jump in and kind of be very selective and specific when we are engaging, and she kind of helps and runs our help desk, etc.
There is something special when you start with someone and you're like, oh, they've never worked for us before, so we're just going to give them a few extra things, and then all of a sudden a couple months later they're doing like so many essential items, like you couldn't imagine what it was like before they worked there.
Totally.
And that's how I feel it is with Liz right now. So Liz, keep it up. You're doing great.
It's doing great.
And we're gonna get to hang out months from now. Plus or minus.
Where's that?
In Boston.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll swing out when I'm in Boston for a couple days. But our Run Cadence Challenge. Now, the whole idea of the Run Cadence Challenge was for runners to work on themselves when no one cares and no one is watching, which is the majority of the time.
Yep.
Right? You go out, you do your runs, no one's giving you a high five, you're not being applauded, and for a lot of us, it's that sacred space. But we wanted to sweeten the deal a little bit in terms of incentivizing you to do this work. So one, we organized a challenge to say, hey, we can share this experience together. And number two, we got to, we aligned with some of our favorite companies from the year, and we got them to throw in some pretty nice gear for some winners.
I'm just sorry, I could just break you for a second.
Yeah.
I just am watching Edward comment. First of all, I forgot Edward was the original person who got us into Path Projects. Right?
It's very true.
Remember, we had a team summit, and he came there like fully kitted out, and we're like, what is this? And he was raving about it. We're like, okay, cool, we'll look into it. And we're like, actually, you're totally right. This is amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So
thank you, Edward.
That's how that happened. And then he also was like, Liz Day is the former Lizzie Runs Far. And the truth is, like, I knew that in my brain, but I didn't really know it until just now. Like, I remember Lizzie Runs Far, obviously here, and it only now like fully clicked that those are the same person. You told me, but like I hadn't. That's awesome. So, of course you guys know Liz. Yeah,
that's funny, huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
So, we got some of our favorite brands to kick in and say, hey, for our top 3 people who showed excellent commitment to the challenge, they supported a lot of other people, they put out good vibes online, they showed improvement, they charted their stuff, and they put out a video. We wanted to send them a care package of a new pair of Strike Movement shoes. And you get to choose which ones you like, but these are the Strike intervals, and I love these. They look good. I can these if I'm traveling, these are my one fitness shoe. Wear them on the plane. I can work out in them in the gym. I can do short runs in them, no problem. A new pair of AfterShocks headphones. These things, guys, are so rad.
This is the pair. AfterShocks.
Love them.
This is so you've been an AfterShocks convert for a while.
I've gone through 3 or 4 generations. This is my favorite pair so far.
So
the AeroPacks.
This is the version that finally has converted me to not using my AirPods and using this. Like
interesting.
Yeah, like I've used the other ones, but they've been kind of intermixed. Like whatever's in my pocket, whatever's like. This is the first version. I'm like, oh yeah, this is happening.
These guys are the bomb right here. And then a nutrition kit from our friends at UCAN Nutrition, and I've just got my favorite flavor, the chocolate peanut butter bar.
But we're sending them a bunch of
But
things,
we're sending them like their super starch drink mix, some hydration, and some bars. So you guys are going to get a little package worth about $100. So and you're going to get some TRE stuff. So all in, it's like $450 package, and we got 3 winners. So
nice. I didn't know we were giving away 3. That's awesome.
Yeah, we are. Craig's like, shit, we're doing 3? So winner number 1 is Mr. Edward Shen. I saw you on this live show a little bit earlier. Edward was goal to run a faster 5K. He loved the different progressions of the runs. He started at a cadence of 85. He worked his way up to 92, which is really, really great. And I want to talk about the improvement in the cadence. It wasn't necessarily about who made the biggest jump, right? Because it depends on where you are. Right? It was the jumps that you needed to make. For some of you guys, you might have only made a 2 or 4 cadence jump, but you learned some things where things really clicked. Perfect. Right? Some of you guys started really low and made bigger jumps. That was great as well.
And just for you guys who didn't do the challenge, how do you know so much about his whole thing?
Because he posted a video.
Uploaded
to us. And then what Edward also did was he was one of our most committed athletes who just literally posted a video every day for 30 days in a row. He went through the commitment, a little 5-10 second thing. Hey, day 3, day 4, day 5. So Edward, congratulations. You are one of our winners. Our next winner is Dr. David Val of True Running Cairo.
And he's online right now, right?
I'm not sure if he's online right now.
I thought I saw him. Well, pipe in if you are.
If you are, he's definitely on our Instagram a lot. He is training for Long Beach Marathon in October.
Yep.
So that's coming up. And he wanted to do this to fine-tune his running form. And I love working with medical professionals. Number one, we're not medical professionals, but it's very cool when you have people that have advanced degrees in how the body
technical
works.
knowledge about it, and then you kind of put it into practice. Yeah.
But they're still open.
Yeah.
And it's like, shit, if chiropractors are still willing and open to say, hey, I don't know everything, I want to learn more and explore this for myself.
Yeah.
I love the example that sets, and that he's still exploring and working on things. So he some of his aha moments were in the week 3, pushing and pulling mechanics, understanding like how to shift gears. Mm-hmm. This is what you were talking about before. Like I can run the same cadence slow or fast just by shortening or lengthening my stride. So many of you guys, when you start to go hard cadence, you don't change the strides, you just run faster and you burn out. So we practice a lot of that in the challenge, and he really loved that. And then he also did this great video where he put some outtakes in the end, which was super fun. So David Val, congratulations. And guys, check him out on Instagram at True Running Chiro. He has posted different breakdowns and stories of the whole thing if you want to follow how he did. And then finally, near and dear to our heart, a longtime TRE community member is Kelly Olson. Kelly, I think you're on here today. I thought I saw your name. She went from 83 up to 90 steps per minute. She reported just feeling stronger in her running, which we know is a big thing we've been working on with her. Better core engagement. She loved those challenges. And the idea of just those little bits of work was just a way to prime the system, right? Just to make sure things are connected. She loved the idea of going back to the fundamentals. Kelly's been around running.
Yep.
And like you and I think for me, what I appreciated about the challenge was like, oh yeah, like this is me following our advice.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And
that's like super
doggedly.
basic.
Yeah, totally.
And then what also cool in the last week, we focused a lot on breathing mechanics, and Kelly's an asthmatic.
Right.
What's interesting, when they get you to control your breathing, they have you breathe in and out of a paper bag. Like one of the things that does is it forces you to take deeper, measured, more controlled breaths to breathe into your belly and your diaphragm a little bit more. That was what we really focused on, minus the paper bag in that final week.
Right.
Like just accentuating the breathing in and out. So I love that she felt just more focused and she was able to work on her breathing and got some confidence there. And of course, she was posting a ton in our community, cheering on others. So Kelly, thank you. You are going to get care package too.
Fantastic.
Now, we had a ton of video submissions, and there were a lot of you guys that you really posted great results. And we feel like if you met us this far to doing this whole challenge, to following all the way through, and uploading a video, we want to give them a little bit of love.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay, that's awesome. Fantastic. Let's give them some love.
This is like asking for permission from your parents in front of their friends so you don't look bad, as opposed to asking you before.
No, I mean, let's do it.
We're just going to give you guys just a little something in the mail as a thank you, just a little special surprise pack. So if you submitted a video to us, and that's Melissa, that is Sue, Sean, Kyle, Gordon, Keith, all of you guys who went through the effort and saw great results, we want to meet you halfway and give you a little something for the effort. So thank you all for being part of the Run Cadence Challenge.
And we will be posting a highlight reel of those videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
We will. We've got some great footage. We're going to put something together. And what's cool, guys, is that Run Cadence Challenge is now a free program in our app. So if you download our app, you can actually start it right now. And we know that there are a lot of athletes who are just going through it as we go.
On that note, it won't be free for always. It'll be going under, like, for Training Club members only eventually. So if you want to do it, I recommend jumping in there. Or, of course, for a lot of you guys, Training Club members won't matter.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, that was so fun. I just got such a kick watching all the videos. David's there, yeah, all of you guys. Yeah, I'm just stoked.
Yeah,
I'm just really stoked.
So we have gone back and forth over other challenges that we could do, and we are building out functionality in the app, especially once Android releases, and then everybody will have the app, meaning like both you guys who have Android and iOS users, and like what types of challenges that we might be interested in doing. They don't necessarily have to be only running challenges, and we've done other things in the past. So if you have ideas and you're like, oh, this would be cool, or other like ways that we can engage with you guys in your training, let us know in the comments, and we're always listening. We do have a fun YouTube project coming up this fall where we are partnering with a pretty big YouTuber, and we'll just leave it at that for now, and we'll announce who this person is later, close to the challenge. And they are someone who has been following our videos for a while, even though most of their videos doesn't really have anything to do with running. They're not a running YouTube channel.
But this person just loves to run and was struggling a little bit, found our channel and reached out to us about doing something. So we are going to train this person for a couple months, and we're going to do periodic check-in videos where we're going to do a little coaching. They're going to share some footage of them going through the workouts and the advice that we go through, and then they are inviting a lot of their community to train with us.
Right.
So it's going to be kind of a fun thing. We've never done this before, so we're excited.
Yeah. When's that launching? Do you know?
It should be in
October.
2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Soon.
Yeah.
Should be soon.
That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Do we have anything else?
I think that's really all the news that's fit to print.
All our products are laying around. The seeds, we talked about seeds. We talked about the partners in the program. Comfy Balls got a good promotion there. If you guys are, I think that's it for right now.
I really think that's all the news that's fit to print. Guys, thank you for being here.
Guys, this live show is just taking me back to when we were doing live shows. Now the app is out. We can start doing this a little bit more often. Yeah, we'll see. Nate's like,
get it back.
We're not done. We're not out of the woods yet.
We're not out of the woods. We've been doing
a lot of work, and I hope that you guys are using the app. And of course, there's a question mark in the app under the profile section. So if you guys have any suggestions or things you'd like to see in there, it is a green field because we get to do whatever we want. It is our app. It's not like we're on the Facebook platform or like we're restricted just to our website. We can kind of do anything in there. So we're super excited to get your feedback and kind of make it the home of your running experience.
Totally.
So, yeah.
Well, guys, I like that. Well, guys, get in there. Path Project hats are coming. We got more stuff, and we're gonna get back to work.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, we got 10 minutes early. Fantastic.
I know.
High five, and we will see you guys later. This is the first time I got to end this. Oh, wait, don't worry. Here's the outro. You can check out our. Oh God, I hope this works. You can check out our app video, which Jeff worked very, very hard on.